come out, and I kind of prefer it that way. But also, Iceman episode 3 is dropping tomorrow. I heard the league kicked off. What are y'all watching? I need to know. I need to know what y'all watching. DC became a member. Shout out to DC. All right, let's go ahead and get into this video, man. Chigs. Shout out to Chigs too, man. He pulled up in the last video. Shout out to him. Let's get into it.
Chigs.
Hit the like button, yes.
Salute to Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, here we go, you guys. Finally, the highly anticipated Drake and Bobbi Part 2 interview is out. Now, for anybody that does not want to or have an hour and a half to go spend watching and listening to that interview, don't you guys worry. I got you guys covered with some cliff notes. We're going to get right into it, you guys. This interview was trash.
Oh my God. Hold up real quick. I want to see what these numbers are looking like. What are these numbers looking like? Okay, so 887,000 views. If you guys look, 887,000 views in a day. I mean, I never want to scoff at those kind of views. Whoa, Christy with the 10 gifted? W Christy in the chat. We got 10 gifted? What up, caught you looking? I see you. Hey, make sure y'all say thank you to the people who gifted memberships. Make y'all say thank you to them. So 887, thank you so much for your for gifting the memberships. I really appreciate that. 887,000 views is remarkable. If I got any video that did these kind of views in a day, I would be beyond grateful, thankful, happy. So I don't want to trash that. But I think I would have expected this interview, being the second interview, to probably be over 1 million by now. Just because it's Drake and it's this, you know, he's opening up, he's talking. I would have thought it would have probably been at around 1 million plus. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all can let me know. L interview. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Basura. Some way, somehow, this second interview was worse than the first Drake interview with Bobbi. This interview was just a conversation that could have stayed between them. They could have just taped this interview and just emailed it to their family and friends. This did not need to be broadcasted to the public. Now, in this interview, they spoke on their fallout. They spoke on Drake painting his nails. No, you guys, I'm not kidding. These were...
Wait, there's another topic we got to talk about. Hold up. There's another topic we got to talk about. Caught you looking for the $10 donation. Family, what's good, gang? What is good, gang? Thank you so much for that. There's another topic. Somebody sent me that video where they was talking. Was it Marvin? Somebody sent me that video where they was talking about Drake talking about his BBL. Drake talked about his BBL or lack thereof. Somebody, if you have mod, drop the link in the chat. I need to hear about that. I need to talk about that. Thank you, Caught You Looking.
They spoke on Drake's private parties, when Drake is getting married. Drake also denied the 10-year BBL allegations against him. Because you guys know, in 2025, that's exactly what fans want to hear from Drake. BBL allegations.
People do it all the time?
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You've never done that?
No.
Okay.
People also say that I got a BBL, right?
Wait. I already know what he's doing. W, hold up. W positive vibes for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Y'all going crazy today, man. Thank y'all. I'm sorry if you're watching this on a playback. I really apologize, but hey, my peoples is looking out, man. So I gotta say thank you to him. Thank you so much. I see what he's doing though. W positive vibes in the chat. What he's doing is, already off the rip, he's gonna say, I didn't get a BBL, as in I didn't get any butt work done. But we know a lot of times BBL is just slang for work, right? He got a BBL, it's just slang for work. So maybe he didn't do anything like that, but he definitely got some work done or has gotten some work done. I mean, if we going off them images that he showed us, ain't no way he could say he ain't getting no work done. Ain't no way.
Patience.
People do it all the time?
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You've never done that?
No.
Okay.
People also say that I got a BBL, right? They call me BBL Drizzy, so.
Oh, that's true. Did you?
I don't know if my like wagon looked crazy when I walked in here, but did it?
You gotta.
Man, it's called Man Said His Wagon. Oh my God, bro.
Down bad, you suffering.
Man said, don't know if my wagon look crazy walking in here. I mean, I know he's joking. I get he's joking. I get that he's joking. But I told y'all he's playing semantics. I told y'all he's playing semantics and he's going to say, yeah, I've never gotten a BBL, specifically a BBL, right? Like, that's what he's going to say.
Oh, that's true. Did
I don't
you?
know if my like, wagon
exactly.
looked crazy when I walked in here, but did it?
You got a BBL and you got your abs sculpted.
Did you? Do I have a fatty?
I didn't look at your body when you walked in here.
Do I have a fatty? Oh my God.
Did you? Do I have a fatty?
I didn't look at your body when you walked in here.
Do you want me to 360?
I don't.
So then, like, if it didn't stand out to you?
No, me personally, I've never looked at you and thought.
I think it was just like I came from the gym. I was sweaty in that pic. Maybe I went on Facetune and like put like details up, you know, and you can like make it.
Don't even admit to that much. Then
sorry.
You
just being
Facetuned
honest.
it.
Yeah, I was like maybe I like heightened the like saturation or something on it.
Okay.
Nah, stop playing with me, bro. Hold up. Stop playing with me, bro. Drake. Hold on, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, dog. Don't insult my intelligence, fam. Don't insult my intelligence, fam. Stop. You insulting me, man. Nigga, don't insult my intelligence, fam. This what we doing here? Wait, is there a better picture of this? Come on, dog. Hold up. Drake, don't insult my intelligence, fam. What? I just left the gym. I was really sweaty. And I turned up the saturation a little bit. Why your neck ain't saturated, nigga? Just the abs? Why your neck ain't saturated? Just the abs? These don't even look natural. What are we doing here? Hawaiian rolls, I can't unsee it. The thing is, man, like I said from before, like I'm not big on body shaming or anything like that. I just think that you should be honest about what you did. If you did, just say, yeah, bro, like I got a little work done, man. Like, what's the problem? Don't hide it, because you've had plastic surgeons who have looked at this and said that it looks clearly fake. And then like this hard line like under his chest looks weird, bro. It just looks weird. Like, so I don't know, man. Just don't lie about it, dog. Like, you insulting everybody talking about you left the gym and was sweaty and then turned up the saturation on the pic. Chat, y'all believe it? Chat, y'all believe it? Give me yes or no in the chat real quick. Just real quick. Yeah, y'all believe it or not. Y'all believe that this is post-gym sweat. Where's the sweat, nigga? It look like you just oiled yourself up on the abs because your arms look ashy. Not ashy, they look dry. Wendy with the 5 gifted. Ain't nothing else got no sweat on it, nigga. Your neck don't sweat, but your abs do? What's going on? Talk to me. He said sculpted. Come on, bro. He needs some milk, bro. All right, man. We off that. But don't lie to us, dog. Just don't lie to us.
Tuned it?
Don't be
like
windy in
I
the
like
chat for the 5.
like saturation or something on it.
Okay.
I think I like hit it too hard.
Yeah.
They don't look like that. You saw them.
Don't make that weird. We just tried to.
James with the 5 gifted. W. James in the chat. He said you saw them. They don't look like that.
I hit it too hard.
Yeah.
They don't look like that. You saw them.
Don't make that weird. We just tried to record this and it didn't go well.
Well, no, you asked me to see them. the other day.
In like during an interview, not because I was trying.
This is our first interview. I don't know what she's talking about. We have no other interview. She asked me to see my abs, and I showed them to her.
Now, just like everybody knew, besides a couple Drake fans, this interview was done purely out of spite. Drake actually confirmed that he was the one that reached out to Bobbi for the interview. This is how much Drake hates hip-hop media. Drake hates hip-hop media so much that he was willing to squash his beef with Bobbi, go out of his way to fly her out with her friends just to make this hour-and-a-half interview happen to piss off people in hip-hop.
Almost said no to this today.
You didn't,
No,
actually.
I didn't.
This was your idea.
This is my idea.
How dare you?
Absolutely right.
I was very shocked to hear
he said it was my idea, but I almost said no to this today. The thing about it is, fam, like if you said no, I don't think people would be bothered by that. Like if you just didn't want to talk, I don't think people would be upset with you just not wanting to talk, just kind of going off, secluding yourself, and then coming back out at another time. Like nobody would have had an issue with that. As I said before, and I've seen people say the same thing even after that, it's a position of comfort for him. He's comfortable going over there. And go where you are welcome, right? Go where you're welcome. Go where you feel comfortable. You know, if you feel like you're gonna get pressed and be uncomfortable going to traditional hip hop media spaces, or I seen Justin Hunt post something to say Drake should do an interview with a black woman. Like I would love to see what that would look like.
Yeah.
What up, Daytime?
You're absolutely right.
I was very shocked to hear from you again.
Yeah.
Because we've only talked once since our little falling out.
Cupid doesn't like.
And you guessed it, just like Drake has been doing on other platforms with Aiden Ross and XQC, Drake made sure he threw some shots at people in hip-hop. Now, immediately out the gate, Drake threw shots at hip-hop journalists, specifically the ones that was pissed off that he sat with Bobbi. People like Ebro, people like Elliot Wilson, Peter Rosenberg. He called them all losers for being upset at him doing an interview with Bobbi and not with a hip-hop platform.
Being yourself, and like afterwards about just like it wasn't intended to be rude. I just was like, you're my friend and I'm gonna be hard on you, and I just like want you to like not get lost in the sauce, because I really do feel like, and people are asked like, oh, why are you here doing this again? Like, what's the point? Like, even on the way up here, like my boy was like, why are you doing this again? And I was like, well, what we did, like, it changed a lot of things for a lot of people. It was me essentially like just recognizing somebody that I never met in my life, that I fully believed in, that I thought was really interesting, and I wanted to have an interesting conversation with.
I thought Bobbi was really interesting. What was interesting about her? What I've just listened to so far is this roundabout word salad, mental gymnastic way of trying to explain why you did the interview. Like, if you listen to where he started explaining why he did this interview, he has said nothing until he said, I wanted to do an interview with somebody that I found interesting. What did you find interesting about her? Huh?
Because I really do feel like, and people like afterwards about
people like Ebro, people
like
Elliot Wilson, Peter Rosenberg. He called them
sense.
all losers for being upset at him doing an interview with Bobbi and not with
Shout
a
out King
hip-hop
Hammer.
platform.
being yourself, and like afterwards about just like it wasn't intended to be rude. I just was like, you're my friend and I'm gonna be hard on you, and I just like want you to like not get lost in the sauce, because I really do feel like, and people are asked like, oh, why are you here doing this again? Like, what's the point? Like,
He didn't want her to get lost in the sauce, so you pulled the interview?
even on the way up here, like my boy was like, why are you doing this again? And I was like, well, what we did, like, it changed a lot of things for a lot of people. It was me essentially, like, just recognizing somebody that I never met in my life, that I fully believed in, that I thought was really interesting, and I wanted to have an interesting conversation with.
So up until Bobbi Althoff, you had never met someone interesting that you wanted to have a conversation with. Does that make sense to y'all? Shout out Book T for the 20. Thank you. Shout out Book T, man. I appreciate you. Like, so the reason why he chose to do this interview over other interviews is because he finally found someone in his life that he thought was interesting. And then I guess he addressed pulling the interview and said, I didn't want you to get lost in the sauce. Did the success get to her head? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Who's the homie right here? W Book T in the chat.
It pissed off, like, so many, like, all these fucking losers, these, like, you know, like, story journalists, and, like, this guy and that guy who, like, feels so entitled to this interview about, and Drake never does anything for, like, this type of media, and it just, like, made people so angry.
And I mean, in the same way that I said yesterday, right? Kendrick don't have to do nothing he don't want to do. Drake don't have to do nothing he don't want to do, bro. Like, he does not have to do anything he doesn't want to do. I think what it would do for him to do things like that would provide clarity and maybe a shred of, like, character building, you know, for hip hop. Like, you know, like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I don't think he wants to do that. So he's calling all of these people now losers. Shout out to Shell Shocked. Calling all of these other people losers because they criticized you deciding not to pay homage, or I won't even say pay homage, be on the side of hip hop. That's it. That's all anybody is saying. Be on the side of hip hop, right?
That two people who actually, like, have just, like, maybe nothing to talk about, or everything to talk about, but just based on, like, random energy could come together. I think it changed a lot of things. It changed a lot of things, like, on TikTok. It changed a lot of things, like, in the streaming world. Like, it made people more comfortable to go sit down with somebody that they've never sat down with before, you know? Like, not to take, like, overly take credit, but when
Niggas ain't been doing interviews before you, bro. Niggas ain't been doing interviews and going to talk to people who wouldn't normally mesh together. Come on, don't take credit for that. Oh my God, bro. Oh man, bro. He's patting himself on the back for seemingly creating a lane for, like, opposites attracting in the interview space, in a sense. He's taking credit for that. He's trying to, at least.
In the streaming world, like, it made people more comfortable to go sit down with somebody that they've never sat down with before, you know? Like, not to take, like, overly take credit, but...
Now, he's saying not to overly take credit, but I'm going to toot my own horn and say, I'm a catalyst for that. Have we not, like, seen, like, what's the documentary on Netflix? I don't want to be wrong. Is it Ed Sullivan? With the Jackson 5 and all of that? Like, these are, like, opposites, bro. These are, like, people who have, like, really been, like, the starters of major things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't the first person to do nothing like that. Like, that shit been happening.
When I do see, like, somebody, you know, who keeps to themselves, like a Nicki Minaj, like, go to, like, Kai Cenat's house, or, like, I see, you know, these musicians go to, like, a guy like Blackboy Max's studio and start making songs with him. Like, I feel like we did usher in the idea of just, like you can be from two completely different walks of life, celebrities, are not here, that we're like, the goal is not to be like some unattainable dickhead for your whole life, you know?
I mean, but that's also like dressing up and window dressing, the fact that a lot of these artists see the value in working or going and sitting with streamers with massive platforms. Like, you can't pull the wool over our eyes and bring up that Nicki conversation where you say, oh, she went and sat with Kai and all. It's like, yeah, it was new, but it's also like, hey, you got an audience that maybe isn't tapped into me. This could work for us, right? Like, does that make sense to y'all?
And only to like sit with Zane Lowe while he like asks you like the most like curated and formal questions. No disrespect to him, you know, like,
Yeah.
but it's just like, I think we did something that was special.
Yeah.
And I was proud of what we did. And then when you didn't like, when I felt like it caused any like bump in the road in your life, it just hurt me, because I was like, fuck, I just can't get it right, you know?
Now, Drake also addressed...
Oh my God. So like, when it caused the bump of road in your life, I felt like I can't get it right. It's not your fault that she decided to leave her kid on their birthday and come interview with you. It's not your fault. That's not your fault. That's the decision she made. It was her decision to say, am I your type? And then he said, I do it. That's not your fault. That's not your fault, bro. That's all her. She did that. So if she ruined her own life, she ruined her own life. That's on her. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's then like, it is a sort of a narcissistic view at things to think that you were the catalyst and cause of her downfall and pitfalls in life. Like,
when you didn't like, when I felt like it caused any like bump in the road in your life, it just hurt me, because I was like, fuck, I just can't get it right, you know?
Now, Drake also addressed the culture vulture claims that he's been getting the last couple of years.
I experienced a lot of guilt tripping in my life, where people are like, no, like this is like your fault, essentially, or like, and my intentions are pure, you know? Like, it's the same way even in music, people will be like, oh, like, oh, you're a culture vulture, or like you know, like people will describe the collaborative efforts that I've put forth and the artists that I've picked up and lifted up, or shine a light on as me taking, you know, they'll put a negative spin on it and try and tell me, you know, that it's a self-serving thing or whatever. And I think I get really sensitive about that. And I think at that moment I was just...
If you haven't checked out the video, I posted that video separately yesterday where I kind of dive into that. Just tap into that video, man. It's not completely self-serving, but it's backhanded at best, right? Like, he is absolutely looking to gain something from that relationship or from that partnership or collaboration. Absolutely. There's nothing that I've seen from all of these artists that he's done work with. None of them have elevated. Like I said, those like, we famous in the city, you know what I'm saying? We doing shows, we got music buzzing in the city. None of those guys have elevated, you know what I'm saying? Because of his help.
Don't
What up, Vina?
Worry about it. And so I was extremely short, and then afterwards I was just really, really snappy.
Drake also threw a little shot at UMG and also at Ricky Rose.
People thought what happened between us was something like I don't know. We had something bigger. So many things.
Like what? What's the top 3 conspiracies?
Well, the top conspiracy for why it got removed from YouTube is that you played Tyga's song and then they removed it. That didn't happen.
That's Sly Fox.
We
don't know, right? We don't know. With the shit that these guys have going on right now?
Who?
Fuck
What
yeah,
guys?
I don't know. They're doing this to this song. They're doing that to that song. They're taking songs here and doing it. I don't know.
I don't know anything about
any names. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh my God. They still pressing that narrative, bro. they're doing this to this song, they're doing that to that song. So a conspiracy is that the interview was taken down because they played Tyga's song. Come on, bro. What is
these guys have going on right now?
Who?
Fuck
What
yeah, I don't know.
guys?
Hey,
We don't.
That didn't happen.
That's Sly Fox.
We
We don't know, right? What? We don't know. With the
no,
shit
we
that these
do
guys
know.
have going on right now?
Who?
Fuck
What
yeah,
guys?
I don't know. They're doing this to this song. They're doing that to that song.
who
They're taking
is?
songs. They're doing. I don't know.
I don't know anything
wanna say
about-
any names. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Fucking, there's a lot going on in the music industry. God only knows. Tyga might have pulled that plug. You know what I
No.
mean?
Oh, I've never seen someone ice rosé, but
You never seen someone ice rosé? Mm-hmm. Well, talk to every jeweler in Miami that has fake diamonds.
Oh
Really, they do
my
that?
God, bro, he petty, dog. She literally talking about wine. He like, bro, talk to every fake jeweler in Miami. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie though. That was kind of funny.
You never seen someone ice rosé?
That was kind of funny.
Well, talk to every jeweler in Miami that has fake diamonds.
really they do that?
Nobody got that joke.
We
Can I
got
get
it.
that? Can I?
Now, it is interesting
We got
watching
it.
Drake
We
throw
got it.
shots at people in the hip-hop space because he knows that the person he's doing an interview with isn't cultured enough to understand these
Exactly. Like we got it immediately. We got it immediately. She not gonna get that. She not gonna get that at all. She like, they do that? They do that?
jabs, and they're not going to ask him about it. Bobby doesn't know shit about bots or the journalist or Ice
Nothing.
Rosé references he's making.
So he talking about UMG and them pulling the plug and doing this with this song and doing this with that. She has no idea what the hell he talking about. She just giggling.
So of course Bobby isn't going to ask Drake to dive deeper into these shots and jabs he's throwing at people. Now, I also thought it was pretty funny that Drake felt like his first interview with Bobby changed everything. Brother, nothing changed except for Bobby's life.
Bruh.
You made her richer. That was all that changed.
Bruh.
It had no ripple effect into streaming. It had no ripple effect into really anything.
Bruh.
If anything, people actually accuse Bobby of trying to steal funny Marco style. Listen,
Bruh.
man, you guys go check out the full
Hey, look,
interview if you
Chiggs,
guys...
you been cooking lately, man. You been cooking lately too, dog. Like, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing changed. You ain't done nothing that just... So that you walk around with that air to yourself like you just created a whole new genre. And now when you looking at people going on these interviews and you seeing the Plaque Boy Maxes, the Kai Cenats with these artists, you sitting back thinking, I started that. It's like, bro, chill out. Chill out. Like, I mean, it's crazy, man. But again, like I said, no one should feel entitled to an interview with Drake, right? No one should feel entitled to an interview with Drake. I think that when people are voicing their opinion about his choices to not sit with certain members of hip hop media, it's coming from a place of, hey, bro, like, if you're going to do anything for hip hop, like, do this. You know, you're just choosing to continuously look in the opposite direction and look away from hip hop. And that's what people are not into, man. So
want, for those of you guys that actually watched it, let me know what you guys thought about the interview. You guys get in the comments below.
Bruh.
Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
yeah, let me know what y'all thought about that one in the comments, man. Definitely make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate it.